Okay, so Aigiri Nandini is about it's a Devi Stotra typically chanted during Navratri and any Devi puja, including Durga Devi and all the other Devi pujas. It's a very famous stotra. So what we will do is, I think today I have chosen three of its stanzas. Each stanzas have 8 lines. So there are 24 lines in today's class. And out of the 24 lines, in every 8 line, 2 lines are common. And that gets repeated in every 8 lines. At the end of the, 6 lines, then this repeats, then keeps going. So that's the pattern. So welcome, Aigiri Nandini class. We will start the first one. So the pattern we will follow is I will first try to chant the line the way it is written on the screen now, and then we will break down into small pieces as to how it should sound line by line at a time. So इसका जो and once we are done, I will at that point I will also give you the karaoke for it. All right. So this is how this will sound. ऐगिरि नन्दिनि नन्दित मेधिनि विश्व विनोदिनि नन्दिनुते गिरिवर विन्द्य शिरोधिनि वासिनि विष्णु विलासिनि जिष्णुनुते. So this is the first 4 lines will sound like this, okay? So if you break it down into line by line, it is pretty simple and straightforward, which is Aigiri Nandini Nandita Medini. Aigiri Nandini Nandita Medini. Aigiri Nandini Nandita Medini. Next line, Vishwa Vinodini Nandinute. Vishwa Vinodini Nandinute. The third line, Girivara Vindya Shirodhini Vasini. It's just one single stroke of words. Girivara Vindya Shirodhini Vasini. Vishnu Vilasini Jishnu Nute. Vishnu Vilasini Jishnu Nute. So all put together, Aigiri Nandini Nandita Medhini Vishwa Vinodini Nandinute. Girivara Vindya Shirodhini Vasini Vishnu Vilasini Jishnunute. So with a tune, Aigiri Nandini Nandita Medhini Vishwa Vinodini Nandinute. Girivara Vindya Shirodhini Vasini Vishnu Vilasini Jishnunute. This is the 4 lines. This is pretty simple. As it keeps going, you will realize that it is a pretty tongue twister stotram. Okay. So this is the next 4 lines of the first paragraph. Like I said, every paragraph has 8 lines. So these 4 lines will go like this. Bhagavati Heshiti Kanda Kutumbini Bhuri Kutumbini Bhuri Krite Jaya Jaya He Mahishasura Mardhini Ramya Kapardhini Shaila Sute. Bhagavati Heshiti Kanta Kutumbini Bhuri Kutumbini Bhuri Krite. So when you read English, right, you will have to remember how the Sanskrit sounds, because English is not really it may not be exactly sounding from a pronunciation perspective. Okay, you can read English. Don't worry, but make sure that you are hearing how it should be rendered. Okay, Bhagavati Heshiti Kantha Kudumbini Bhuri Kutumbini Bhuri Krite. Bhagavati Heshiti Kantha Kudumbini Bhagavati Heshiti Kantha Kutumbini Bhuri Kutumbini Bhuri Krite. And then these 2 lines, the last 2 lines get repeated in every block, which is Jaya Jaya He Mahishasura Mardhini Ramyaka Pardhini Shaila Sute. So make sure that you do these 2 lines pretty well, because it keeps repeating again and again. So if there's a mistake in here, the mistake will be heard in every 8 lines. Okay. Jaya Jaya He Mahishasura Mardhini Ramyaka Pardhini Shaila Sute. Jaya Jaya He Mahishasura Mardhini Ramyakapardhini Shaila Sute. So Mahishasura Mardhini is the Devi. Okay. भगवति हेशिति कुटुम्बिनि भूरि कुटुम्बिनि भूरि कृते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्धिनि रम्यकपर्धिनि शैलसुते. So if you put together the first four lines and the next four lines, so please make sure that everybody is muted. So this is how it will sound. ऐगिरि नन्दिनि नन्दित मेदिनि विश्वविनोदिनि नन्दिनुते गिरिवरविन्द्य शिरोधिनि वासिनि विष्णुविलासिनि जिष्णुनुते भगवति हेशिति कण्ठकुडुम्बिनि भूरि कुटुम्बिनि भूरि कृते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्धिनि रम्यकपर्धिनि शैलसुते. So this, it is not really difficult. It is, having done, Shiv Tanda Stotram, this should be fine. So this is the 8 lines, and we are going to do 24 lines. Means another, 16 of the Stotram. Okay. So we go to second para, kind of the para. The second para as a whole will sound like this. सुरवरवर्षिणि दुर्धरधर्षिणि दुर्मुखमर्षिणि हर्षरते त्रिभुवनपोषिणि शङ्करतोषिणि किल्बिषमोषिणि घोषरते धनुजनिरोषिणि दितिसुतरोषिणि दुर्मदशोषिणि सिन्धुसुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्धिनि शम्यकपर्धिनि शैलसुते. Again, pretty straightforward. So like I said, it is kind of a rhyming thing and it is a tongue twister. So the first line goes like this. Suravara varshini दुर्धरदर्शिणि दुर्मुखमर्षिणि हर्षरते सुरवरवर्षिणि दुर्धरदर्शिणि सुरवरवर्षिणि दुर्धरदर्शिणि दुर्मुखमर्षिणि हर्षरते दुर्मुखमर्षिणि हर्षरते. Okay. त्रिभुवनपोषिणि शङ्करतोषिणि त्रिभुवनपोषिणि शङ्करतोषिणि किल्बिषमोषिणि घोषरते किल्बिषमोषिणि घोषरते. So when you say these 4 lines in a slow speed, सुरवरवर्षिणि दुर्धरदर्शिणि दुर्मुखमर्षिणि हर्षरते त्रिभुवनपोषिणि शङ्करतोषिणि किल्बिषमोषिणि घोषरते. Um, so again, the 4 lines would go like this. The second half of the second paragraph. धनुजनिरोषिणि दितिसुतरोषिणि दुर्मदशोषिणि सिन्धुसुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्धिनि रम्यकपर्धिनि शैलसुते. So धनुजनिरोषिणि दितिसुतरोषिणि दुर्मदशोषिणि सिन्धुसुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्धिनि रम्यकपर्धिनि शैलसुते धनुजनिरोषिणि दितिसुतरोषिणि. Again, धनुजनिरोषिणि दितिसुतरोषिणि दुर्मदशोषिणि सिन्धुसुते दुर्मदशोषिणि सिन्धुसुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्धिनि रम्यकपर्धिनि शैलसुते. So again the 4 lines. धनुजनिरोषिणि दितिसुतरोषिणि दुर्मदशोषिणि सिन्धुसुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्धिनि रम्यकपर्धिनि शैलसुते. So the two as a whole would sound like this. सुरवरवर्षिणि दुर्धरदर्शिणि दुर्मुखमर्षिणि हर्षरते त्रिभुवनपोषिणि शङ्करतोषिणि किल्बिषमोषिणि घोषरते धनुजनिरोषिणि दितिसुतरोषिणि दुर्मदशोषिणि सिन्धुसुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्धिनि रम्यकपर्धिनि शैलसुते. So that's it. So we did the two of them, and we come to the last for today. And I think only three. Yeah, I've done only three. And next 2 weeks, I think we will perfect this with one by one. So this is how the second. I'm sorry, the third paragraph would sound as a whole. ऐ जगदम्ब मदम्ब कदम्ब वनप्रियवासिनि हासरते शिखरि शिरोमिणि तुङ्ग हिमालय शृङ्ग निजालय मध्यगते मधुमधुरे मधुकैटभगञ्जिनि कैटभञ्जिनि रासरते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्धिनि रम्यकपर्धिनि शैलसुते. Okay. So the first four lines of the third paragraph will go line by line like this. ऐ जगदम्ब मदम्ब कदम्ब ऐ जगदम्ब मदम्ब कदम्ब ऐ जगदम्ब मदम्ब कदम्ब वनप्रियवासिनि हासरते वनप्रियवासिनि हासरते वनप्रियवासिनि हासरते शिखरि शिरोमिणि तुङ्ग हिमालय शिखरि शिरोमिणि तुङ्ग हिमालय शिखरि शिरोमिणि तुङ्ग हिमालय शृङ्गनिजालय मध्यगते शृङ्गनिजालय मध्यगते शृङ्गनिजालय मध्यगते. So the four lines will sound ऐ जगदम्ब मदम्ब कदम्ब वनप्रियवासिनि हासरते शिखरि शिरोमिणि तुङ्ग हिमालय शृङ्गनिजालय मध्यगते. The second half of the third paragraph would go something like this. मधुमधुरे मधुकैटभगञ्जिनि कैटभञ्जिनि रासरते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्धिनि रम्यकपर्धिनि शैलसुते. So line by line. मधुमधुरे मधुकैटभगञ्जिनि मधुमधुरे मधुकैटभगञ्जिनि मधुमधुरे मधुकैटभगञ्जिनि कैटभञ्जिनि रासरते कैटभञ्जिनि रासरते कैटभञ्जिनि रासरते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्धिनि रम्यकपर्धिनि शैलसुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्धिनि रम्यकपर्धिनि शैलसुते. So the third as a whole. ऐ जगदम्ब मदम्ब कदम्ब वनप्रियवासिनि हासरते शिखरि शिरोमिणि तुङ्ग हिमालय शृङ्गनिजालय मध्यगते मधु मधुरे मधुकैटभगञ्जिनि कैटभञ्जिनि रासरथे जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्धिनि रम्यकपर्धिनि शैलसुते. Woo, that's it. So if we were to do the whole thing, from the start, so when you do it, this is how it will sound. Okay. After you learn, one by one, line by line, and then go through it. But the whole thing at the end in the next 2 weeks. Okay. So the whole thing as a whole, like all the 24 lines would sound like this. ऐगिरि नन्दिनि नन्दितमेधिनि विश्वविनोदिनि नन्दिनुते गिरिवरविन्द्यशिरोधिनि वासिनि विष्णुविलासिनि जिष्णुनुते भगवति हेशिति कण्डकुटुम्बिनि भूरि कुटुम्बिनि भूरि कृते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्धिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते सुरवरवर्षिणि दुर्धरदर्शिनि दुर्मुखमर्षिणि हर्षरते त्रिभुवनपोषिणि शङ्करतोषिणि किल्बिषमोषिणि घोषरते धनुजनिरोषिणि दितिसुतरोषिणि दुर्मदशोषिणि सिन्धुसुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्धिनि रम्यकपर्धिनि शैलसुते ऐ जगदम्ब मदम्ब कदम्ब वनप्रियवासिनि हासरते शिखरि शिरोमिणि तुङ्ग हिमालय शृङ्ग निजालय मध्यगते मधु मधुरे मधुकैटभगञ्जिनि कैटभञ्जिनि रासरते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्धिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते.